AM last night, guys, because I was marking papers. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Virgo's highest good. How is Virgo feeling in this third week of November 2025 with regards to when they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting in? 3 cards for how Virgo's feeling first of all, please. Virgo, you got the 10 of Cups upright. Are you experiencing familial bliss at the moment? Happiness, pride, comfort, joy, contentment. You feel like you've got it all. Wow, it's not often that I do love readings and this comes out first card. What a lovely place to be. Everyone in the household is happy right now. That's what it seems like. The Strength card, Major Arcana for Leo. Fire energy. She's trying to tame the beast. There's a need to be emotionally strong. Oh my god, look at this. 6 of Wands, victory, success, recognition. You're definitely, like, Virgo, you're filled with pride at something you've achieved or people in your family have achieved. You're very prideful, you're very proud and happy, and you feel there's lots to celebrate. It's making you feel really good. Let's get 3 for your person. Oh, I can't wait to have a lovely hot bath and take the day's makeup off. Candlelit bath and then get into bed. Lovely. God, I was going to say hot water blanket. I got an electric blanket. I don't know why I mixed hot water bottle in with it. The 2 of Pentacles reversed. So this person, they might be struggling to balance priorities at the moment. They may feel really busy, like they've got a lot on their plate, or they're trying to give, you know, all things to everyone, be all things to everyone. Like they're just constantly doing chores for people, or there's priorities, okay. This is the Juggler. We've got the Infinity sign. The Pentacles represent different responsibilities, and you know, there's a tiny ship here, a large ship here. This has, you know, heavy firepower, but it's slow. This is fast, but it has small firepower. So it's like, which one's going to win? We don't know. You know, they have different strengths. So it's trying to juggle, and we're not managing it too well when it's reversed like that. These aren't individual readings, so they're collective readings, so nobody should be putting personal questions in the chat. You should just be watching to see if it resonates. If it's a live Q&A, it'll say live Q&A. This isn't something where you put your questions in, okay? Knight of Wands upright. Well, this is a card of passion and pursuit. Wands are phallic, you know, the fire is passion, it's sexual, it's exciting. This person knows what they want and they want to act like when they feel to. They're not going to wait. They're not going to be patient. They're not going to worry about it. They're just going to do it. They're in active pursuit. Oh, you're watching from France. That's cool. If you want a personal reading, they're £18. You can email me. It's in the channel description. Or you can private message on TikTok or Instagram. Payment is by PayPal. Or I can give you my bank details, because I know in some countries they don't use PayPal. I do love readings, general readings, health and wealth readings, past, present, future, whatever you like. I don't do live Q&As because I've got like over 3,000 watch hours, but you need over 4,000 watch hours to do live Q&A, so I don't take questions in the chat. But general readings should resonate, to be honest. Sometimes it's nice to splash out on a personal reading just to guarantee, you know, that it is your story, and you know, if you get a time in, you know, like it's very much like just for you and your person, stuff like that. So King of Cups reversed. This person could be like really in their feels, or because the King of Cups upright is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The King of Cups upright is someone who's patient, forgiving, you know, open heart chakra. They take their time, they're calm to be around. They're like a swan or a duck, you know, like maybe the feet are going quickly beneath the surface of the water, but they're very graceful. They conduct themselves in a way that's very graceful. They don't take stuff out on people, they don't hold grudges. This could be someone that holds a grudge, or someone that's over emotional, you know, or bitter or resentful about something. Because a muddied heart chakra is one that doesn't forgive easily or doesn't let go of things. You know, holds bitterness, tension, can be snipey. Or it could just be someone that's like really in their feels and like, you know, stays awake all night thinking about you, or they're like overly kind of like passionate or having mood swings because they're just all over the place. Let's get 3 for the outcome. Whereabouts in France are you? That's really cool. Aaliyah. The King of Swords. King of Swords upright. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The Devil, major arcana for Capricorn. The Devil can be, you know, temptation, lust, codependency, addiction. The King of Swords is someone that's humanitarian, someone logical, someone truthful, someone who's a great communicator, you know, fantastic orator, silver-tongued. They're a planner, they're strategic. When the Devil's upright, we're codependent on someone, and someone's really stubborn about their perspective on things. They don't want this to end. They don't want you to walk away. 6 of Swords reversed. Unfinished business. Or you don't want this person to walk away. Why is that coming from though? Because everything looks really good on your side. So where have we got this Devil thing from, and where have we got King of Swords? They're showing up as the King of Cups reversed. They're showing up as lustful. You know what I don't like? They're a King of Cups and they're showing up as a Knight of Wands, so they could be flirty with other people or, putting their attention elsewhere. Doesn't mean they're like physically cheating, but I think you worry that this person could be tempted. Tempted to walk away, tempted to cheat, tempted to have the cake and eat it too, or just fantasize about others. There's some sort of like, devil energy, lack of closure, stubbornness, not wanting the other person to leave. And you're very contented where you are. You feel like you're a really successful couple, you feel really good. This person's like emotions are all off and they're thinking in a very lustful way. You've got a question, Aaliyah. Yeah. Two of Wands in the challenge position, that's a planning phase. Ace of Wands upright, Three of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands upright, Five of Cups reversed. Recovery from sadness, loss, regret, grief. Queen of Wands upright could be the other man, the other woman, or just Sagittarian energy, fire energy, someone who's confident, assertive, knows what they want, attractive, a go-getter. Three of Wands reversed. It's like when you've decided what you want to do, but you stop yourself. And then the Ace of Wands, a rebirth. You know what you want out of this situation. You want your person's attention and their focus back on you again. Let's get one more. The Empress upright, the Seven of Wands upright, and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. It's like, yeah, I don't want to be single. I'm high status. I know my worth. I'm determined to stay competitive and stay on top. I don't want to be single. I don't want to be independent. This nine is a single energy and it's someone who would be self-sufficient. And some people are proud of this and want this. And some people are like, I don't want that. I want to be with my person. I want us to be a team. I want us to stay together. So I feel like that's what you're going for. I'm just double checking. We didn't have an Emperor card, did we? I'm getting a bit mixed up with the last reading. King of Swords. Upright. The Empress. The Seven of Wands, yeah, it's a competitive energy. Like, I want to keep the advantage, maintain the high ground. I want to win. Let's get a message from your person. The Empress is the major arcana that's shared by Libra and Taurus. Empresses attract, they do not chase, but it looks like you're chasing. Tears and ghosted. So your person says, when I think about you, I cry. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. That's what this person's saying to you. Yeah, if you have to get away and clear your head, it's because you got mixed feelings about something and you don't actually know what it is that you want, and that's coming across. What is it that this person likes or loves about you? You appear often in my dreams. You got a lot of memories together. You've achieved a lot together. You have children together. There's only you in my mind and in my heart. They're not actually, you know, at the point of having feelings for anyone else yet. If you were wondering about that. I'm going to contact you. I need to speak to you. Butterfly. I mean, butterflies, you know, they go through a lot of transformation. This is what you reach when you get to an end result. Is it love or madness? That's hilarious. They're one and the same. Sneaky snake. Going behind your back, deceitful swindler. Oh my god. This person's like annoying because they don't know what they want. They're trying to like do both. I think they're going to try and do both. Because then they get to have a family and they get to know that they've got a family, but they get to explore as well. And it's like, no, you're not having both. Moonlit unity. Use understanding to have greater emotional balance. Insecure. Message, communication, conversation, expressing feelings. Caught, red-handed, secrets exposed, surprised, shocked. Conflict resolution, compromising, making amends, positive outcome. Maybe this person, you know, dabbles elsewhere, but then like realizes that they actually just want to be with you and stay part of the family. Sometimes people do that. it's not as good as what they think it's going to be. Or it actually just reconfirms that they're, happiest where they are. There is only you in my mind and in my heart. There's too much love, there's too much achieved, there's too much success. The unspoken truth is endings. Oh my God, endings aren't always endings. When you go on to experience new relationships, sometimes they only confirm to you that what you had before was priceless, I do that. I move on to new people, and then I just compare them, and I'm like, you don't compare, like, at all. I feel like that's what happens with this person. It only serves to confirm, how much you mean to them. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I don't answer personal questions in the chat. These are just collective readings. If you want a personal reading, it's £18 and you can email me, it's in the channel description, or you can private message on TikTok or Instagram. Within 3 months. This is going to be healed within 3 months. I want to get you some of these advice cards, because these are more like for relationships, and this is like a strong one, I think. They fell on the floor, so I've just got to put them the right way. They actually look like butterflies, don't they? Advice for Virgo, please. Advice for Virgo and their person. Release the burdens of the past and let love fly free. That's nice. Mediator, be each other's mediator, balancing the scales of emotion. They're really nice, those cards. What deck is that? This is the Deep Love card deck. It's really nice. Off Temu. When I feel like there's a really strong relationship that's just having, a bump in the road, like, I like to look at those cards. Most of the time I can't use them because it's drama, and people who are, distant at distance for like a year or something. But I feel like this is very strong marriage or strong relationship, strong family dynamic, and it's just going through a bit of a rough patch or whatever. It's temporary. Let's get you some advice. Hi, Piali. Piali Duta. Sorry if I'm like saying that wrong. Who am I ready to forgive? Hi, Maria. I am not what happened to me. I am who I choose to become. Is it time to let go, forgive, and move on? Is your soul ready to forgive someone else or yourself? Forgiveness brings sweet release, freedom, and insight. Look at it from their shoes. Notice how you grow and what you learned. Who do you want to become, and how is this resistance holding you from what your soul wants? Today's soul action: write a forgiveness letter, then practice the Ho'oponopono prayer today while thinking of the person you are ready to forgive. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself when you think about your dreams? What is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe that it's possible. Today's soul action: it's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. Hi, Anushka. More advice for Virgo, please. Yeah, you've got conflict resolution, mediator, forgiveness. See with eyes of love. Make sure you get rest, okay? Because our mood and our ability to think things rationally through suffers when we don't get our rest, okay? And when you release grudges, release tension, you start to sort of let go of toxins from your body. It's very toxic, and you get very tense when you're stressing out, okay? Hi, Michael. Move on and know. Okay, move on from the past. Don't hold on to grudges. No, this isn't something that's gonna, be a permanent ending. Milk and butter, like the silk off one's flesh. I am the giver. I am your eternal. There's a lot about, like, giving to the situation. You're being encouraged to give to this situation. You can totally, like, sort this out. I did see your question. I'm just not answering questions in the chat. I don't pull cards. I don't do personal readings in the middle of collective readings. You can buy a private reading if you want, but these are collective readings for love, so you just watch them. Memberships will be starting soon. If you're interested in your career, education and finance, I'll be doing monthlies for those with a membership. If you're interested in your own connection to the divine, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health, your connection to spirit, I do Native American Indian medicine wheels, so they'll be monthly for those that have a membership. And I'll be doing a how to read tarot for those that have a membership. I thought of something else then that I would like to offer, and I've forgotten it. It's something came in my head and I was like, that was really good, and I've forgotten it. Oh, like how to manifest. I could do some stuff about how to manifest. Book recommendations, stuff like that. Right, I'll concentrate because the cards don't come out when I'm not concentrating. See how it came out straight away? The dreamer's sky. Dream boldly, the universe is listening. I'm ready to make it real. Stop it. Stop it. Dream boldly, the universe is listening and ready to make it real. That's so nice. That's really nice. All right, take care. Virgo, I hope this resonated. Please give it a like, share, subscribe, follow, repost, support the channel, hype the channel. If you feel called to, you can now give me a super chat or a super thanks, super emojis, whatever you like. And I will see you in the next one. We are going to be going on to Libra. Hi, Tripwire. You are my future wife. Who's saying that? You like the spiritual woman, do you?